So what if you're not good at marketing? What if you just don't know how to market yourself? You don't know how to show up online. You don't know what you're doing. And you're like, Sienna, I'm not seeing sales because I haven't been consistent in marketing and I don't know how to market. Hey, guess what? I'm going to help you. That is exactly what I'm going to teach you in this video. And it's just going to be accumulation of other things I've taught in other videos in the marketing playlist right here on YouTube that I have. Okay. I'm going to teach you how to market your business. But before we get into that, hey bestie, if you don't know who I am, my name is Sienna Kopishki. And I'm a Christian sales coach. I teach Christian entrepreneurs how to scale their businesses to $20,000 months using my formulated system, PMVMS, which stands for prayer, mindset, visibility, marketing, and sales, in my signature program called Consecration Academy. Before we dive deep into this, could you please like this video for me and subscribe to this channel? When you subscribe to this channel, I get to keep bringing you amazing content on all things how to grow, scale, and make more money in your Christian business or business in general. All right, bestie, let's get into it. So if you are not good at marketing, you were like, okay, I don't know how to market. Number one, I want you to pick one platform. I want you to find one place where you can consistently market. One place that isn't going to overwhelm you. Is that going to be Instagram? Is that going to be TikTok? Is that going to be YouTube? Is that going to be Pinterest? Is that going to be your own podcast? Maybe podcasting is the easiest form for you. Is that going to be a blog that it is owned by you? Is that going to be email marketing, right? And then of course we have to figure out how we're going to be on your email funnel, but what does that look like? Right now, if you are struggling with marketing, my primary concern for you is that maybe you are thinking that you need to be on a platform that you don't need to be on. Maybe you think you need to be on Instagram, but the truth is that Instagram overwhelms you and it burns you out and you don't know how to use it. Maybe you think you need to be on YouTube, but the truth is showing up consistently on YouTube and making long form video content really just isn't your jam, right? And so maybe you might want to try short form content like TikTok or Instagram Reels. Maybe you are like, I really just need community. So you build a Facebook group and that's how you market your business. Whatever that looks like for you is where you want to start. Okay. We cannot be in all the places at once because we're going to burn ourselves out. And we can't be on Instagram just because some guru said that we need to be on Instagram. We have to be where it's going to align with us the most, where we know how to show up, where we know how to take action, and where God has told you to be. Now, if you have watched any of my other videos, you know one of the things that I'm very big on is asking the Holy Spirit for direction, okay? And so this is going to look like just in your prayer time, closing your eyes and praying and say, Jesus, where do you want me to market? Where do you want me to show up? How do you want me to show up in my business? How do you want me to show up in general, right? And through that exercise and through just praying, he's going to guide you. He's going to give you those next steps. But we have to be intentional and stop going on every platform just because Sally sees on that platform, okay? Just because the top guru or the top person in your competitive field is making a bunch of money in that platform doesn't mean that that's a platform that you need to be on. So we need to reevaluate where we are spending our time. That is going to be step number one. Step number two is once you have figured out the platform that you're going to consistently market on, a platform that doesn't overwhelm you or burn you out, then you need to figure out what is your content strategy going to look like. I'm going to link in right here another video I want you to check out. I'm also going to remember to put it in the description below. But there's a video on Instagram content strategy. Now, my Instagram content strategy can actually be used on any platform. So like I use it right here on YouTube. Go and implement that on whatever platform it is that you are on, that you want to be on, that you want to grow on, that you want to be consistent on, and figure out a consistent schedule. Is this going to be you posting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Is it going to be you posting Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Now, if you are already a bigger business owner, you're already making $5,000 months, you probably already have an area where you're consistent on posting. Maybe you don't have a consistent strategy. I've seen that a lot where people who are already hitting $5,000 months in their business, they don't have consistent strategy, which happens. It can happen. But I think that now is the time for us to get consistent on your strategy. Now is the time for us to know what you're posting, to understand what it is that you're posting, to understand why we're posting it, right? We're not just throwing spaghetti at the wall, but we're posting with strategy and we're posting posting with a strategic edge and competitive edge. And then the next step for this is, if you are like, okay, I hear you, Sienna, I found my platform, I'm going to be consistent in my posting, whether that's I post 3 days a week, or I post 4 days a week, or I post 5 days a week, or 7 days a week. I post 7 days a week currently on YouTube. Whatever that looks like for you, that is consistent and that is easy for you, right? It may not be easy for you to post a long form video content like I do on YouTube every day. Like, that sounds insane for most people. In fact, it sounded insane to me when Jesus told me to do it, and I was like, every day, right? And he meant every day. And so I've been doing it, right? And so for you, whatever that looks like for you, get consistent, find a consistency schedule, because it's time for you to show up. And then step number 3 is going to be, you need to remove your limiting beliefs. You got to show up, because if you don't show up, you're not stewarding what God has given you. You have to market. This is not about you. It has nothing to do with you. You need to show up and you need to market, because somebody else is waiting for your breakthrough. Because every time you show up and you market, you are actually advancing the kingdom of heaven. We're not sitting on the sidelines anymore. You're going to take action. We're going to show up. We're going to do what we need to do. Jesus gave you this business. Don't let him down. Show up. Do what you need to do and market your business. And if you need help, or if you have any questions about strategy or anything, post them in the comments. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to answer your questions, okay? I love you, besties. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and if you're a Christian entrepreneur that is ready to scale to $20,000 months, I want to invite you into Consecration Academy. Consecration Academy is a hybrid one-on-one and group coaching program that helps Christian entrepreneurs, like I said earlier, scale their businesses using my formulated system, PMVMS. In this program, you and I will work side by side together, just me and you, and to grow and scale the way that you need to grow and scale, and the way that Jesus calls you to grow and scale. All right, best friend, I'm going to see you in the next video. Like this video for me and subscribe. Bye.